First, the top news headlines. Chief Minister N. Biren Singh discussed with Union Minister Bhupender Yadav on conservation of reserve and protected forest areas. More than 26 Myanmar's Kenbo bikes using in illegal drug trafficking seized by Manipur police. Heroin number 4 worth more than rupees 2 crore 21 lakhs recovered in Aizol by a combined team. "76 samples of new COVID variant XBB.1.16 found in India. And at least 15 deaths after strong earthquake hits Ecuador and northern Peru. A very good evening. You're watching ELITETV English News and this is your host, Heeyai Leima, giving you the news in details. Before giving you the news, we request you to follow the SOP given by the government where face masks when out in public, wash hands regularly and maintain a minimum of 6 feet between one person and another. ELITETV requests you to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from this virus and play your part in the fight against COVID-19. And now let's see the news in details. Chief Minister N. Biren has met with Union Minister Bhupender Yadav on his 2 days visit in Imphal at Chief Minister's official bungalow today. As a part of meeting, they have discussion on the measures for the conservation of reserve and protected forest areas and destruction of poppy cultivation and means to provide alternative crops to assist the farmers. Speakers of Manipur Legislative Assembly T.H. Setyabrata and PHED Minister L. Susindro also attended the meeting. Union Minister of Environment, Forest and Climate Change Bhupender Yadav has directed the state government to take necessary steps on the conservation of Loktak Lake and Cable Lamjau National Park as raised by the MP Sana Jauba in Parliament. It is stated that Union Minister has sent a written statement related to the matter. The statement mentioned that it is a duty of government to safeguard the protected areas and wetlands. The role of ministry is to give financial and technical assistance when required, but state should take responsibility for protecting wildlife. It assured that definite action would be taken up by the State Forest Department as instructed by ministry. On other hand, Bhupender Yadav has ordered the Chief Wildlife Warden of Manipur to take up the necessary steps regarding the matter. It can be mentioned that as MP Leima Sana Jauba brought up merits and demerits of Loktak Hydro Project and Heeyai Dam at Parliament on 19 December last year. Kamjong District Police seized 2 illegal Kenbo bikes of Myanmar from Kamjong Town and Kasum Kulen area yesterday. Meanwhile, Chief Minister N. Biren mentioned that so far Churachandpur police has apprehended 26 illegal Kenbo bikes altogether, which were mainly used by drug smugglers and poppy planters and handed over to custom. Now all Kenbo bikes are at Langthaba Lab Chingning Godown and no papers, nothing. All the bikes were brought from Myanmar. A combined team of CDO Imphal West and Thoubal Police, led by MPS Deputy SP CDO Imphal West Y. Kishore Chand Meitei, under the supervision of SP Imphal West Dr. S. Ibomcha Singh, raided a house owned by Mayang Mayum Ithimcha, son of M. Alao of Sangayum from Mairen Kun Mayai Lekai, today at 3 a.m. During the house search, no one was found in the house. On further search of the surrounding, found a newly dug spot near a pond. The teams requested people from the locality to be witness in further search, but no one was ready to be part of the search. So the team dug out in presence of gazetted police officer and found for plastic soap gases suspected to be containing heroin number 4. Four powder approximately of 48 grams, 5 numbers of blue plastic pouches containing suspected to be WY tablets of approximately 100 grams. Hectic efforts are made to arrest the involved accused person. The seized articles were handed over to Thobal Police Station for necessary legal action. After the arrest of 2 vehicles lifted from Senapati on 16 March, other co-accused has also arrested by the same Imphal West police team coordinated by Kangpokpi police. The person revealed as Ledgulen Kongsai, who is considered to be a mastermind behind running the theft operation across state, has arrested from a rented house at Phungtil Veng, Ward number 15, Kangpokpi. It is stated the combined team also recovered 1 more Bolero from his rented house. As per report, 5 persons have been arrested and 2 Bolero vehicles have been seized so far. Minister of State External Affairs and Education R.K. Ranjan has distributed about 500 saplings of apple to the farmers at Kongba, Nandaibam Lekai today. The program was organized by Institute of Bioresources and Sustainable Development, Imphal, as a part of project of Imphal East under funding of Department of Biotechnology, New Delhi. Scientists of IBSD, officials of Department of Biotechnology took part in the event. It can be mentioned that Anna and Dorset varieties of apples are imported from other states as it suits the soil of Manipur and were grown successfully before. Speaking to the media, Minister R.K. Ranjan stated that the farmers of the Manipur would be benefited if apples could grow on the soil of the state. He appreciated the step taken up by IBSD.
Sapling grafting haitareko samwa amuk masi pukhau ge area da trial oina thaba adu masi kariguma success oiragadi IBSD na sustainable bioresource management amasung livelihood the strengthen togani economically akoida new crop asidagi income soidna generate tobu ngongani habigi asada ngasi sapling haigadra karayna noina low chilling variety se keno to khoi distribute to jabani ngasi maroina IBST ki scientists ani amasung junior scientists ma pullaga beneficiary sing da yan thok jabani.
One-day free medical camp was held at Yaibilin Children's Home located at KB Sanapat, sponsored by convener of BJP Medical Cell, Dr. Kala. Around 30% were given treatment providing free medicines. The camp found 3 people with heart diseases and they were advised for further treatment. The caretaker of the home, Thangja Mohendru, expressed gratitude for organizing the medical camp. And now let's take a short commercial break to stay tuned.
Welcome you all to UNACO School Channel Imphal East, an exclusive co-educational residential school located on a sprawling 50 acres campus just 24 km away from Imphal city. The school will be affiliated to CBSE New Delhi. Academic session will begin on 1st April 2023 for classes 4 to 8. Registration permit recent open for 2023 and 24 session.
It is notified for information of all supervising officer and officers in charge of the 158 examination centers of the undergoing HSLC examination 2023 that all AOCs, SIs, invigilators and staff of the different examination centers are not allowed to hold and carry mobile or smartphones inside the examination hall or room during the hour of examination. The OC of each examination center should collect mobile phones and any electronic communication devices from all AOCs, SIs, invigilators and staff before 8:40 a.m. It should be strictly followed by all OCs. If any of the above electronic devices are found, then responsibilities shall be fixed on the OC concerned. Secretary Dr. S. Mangijau Boshen.
The pinnacles of success. Get enrolled to one of the finest schools in Northeast India, UNACO School, Excellence in Education.
Welcome back and let's see the further details. A 35 soap cases weighing around 443 gram, heroin number 4 of what rupees 2,21,50,000 recovered in the crowded Bangkok area of Aizawl on Saturday. One individual was apprehended in connection with the recovery. The operation was carried out by a combined team of Aizawl Battalion of Assam Rifles and Excise and Narcotics Department based on specific information. Approximate cost of the recovered number 4 heroin is rupees 2,21,50,000. The recovered consignment and apprehended individual were handed over to Excise and Narcotics Department, Aizawl, for further legal proceedings. A total of 76 samples of COVID-19's XBB.1.16 variant has been found, which might be behind the recent rise of cases in the country, according to the Indian SARS-CoV-2 Genomics Consortium data. The variant has been found across Karnataka, Maharashtra, Puducherry, Delhi, Telangana, Gujarat, Himachal Pradesh and Odisha, as per the data showed by the Indian SARS-CoV-2 Genomics Consortium. The XBB.1.16 variant was first found in January when 2 samples tested positive for the variant, while in February a total of 59 samples were found. INSACOG stated that till now 15 samples of the XBB.1.16 variant have been found in March. Some experts have attributed the recent rise in COVID-19 cases to this variant. Former AIMS Director Dr. Randeep Guleria, who had led the National COVID Task Force, said the rise in COVID cases seems to be driven by the XBB.1.16 variant, while the influenza cases are because of H3 and 2. A strong earthquake shook southern Ecuador and northern Peru on Saturday, killing at least 15 people, trapping others under rubble and sending rescue teams out into streets littered with debris and fallen power lines. The U.S. Geological Survey reported an earthquake with a magnitude of about 6.8 in the country's coastal Gawas region. Its center was about 50 miles, 80 kilometers south of Guayaquil, which has a metropolitan area of more than 3 million people. The Ecuadorian President Guillermo Lasso said the earthquake had without a doubt generated alarm in the population, and he asked in a tweet for people to remain calm. 12 of the victims died in the coastal state of El Oro and 2 in the highland state of Aceh, the president's office said in a statement. Authorities reported that at least 126 people were injured. The Peruvian Prime Minister Alberto Otarola said a 4-year-old girl had died from head trauma she suffered in the collapse of her home in the Tumbes region on the border with Ecuador. One of the Ajue victims in the Andean community of Cuenca was a passenger in a vehicle crushed by rubble from a house, Ecuador's emergency response agency said. In the coastal province of El Oro, people were trapped under rubble, the agency reported. In the community of Machala, a 2-story home collapsed before people could be evacuated. A fire gave way and buildings walls cracked, trapping an unknown number of people. Former President of United States Donald Trump says that he expects to be arrested on Tuesday in a case that involves him allegedly paying hush money to a porn star before the 2016 presidential election. It is stated that the former U.S. president urged his supporters to launch mass protests. In a post on Truth Social, the former U.S. president wrote that illegal leaks from the Manhattan District Attorney's Office indicate that he will be arrested on Tuesday or next week, as per reported by Xinhua News Agency. Issuing a call for his supporters to protest, Trump said to take their nation back. The Manhattan District Attorney's Office is reportedly investigating whether Trump falsified business records in connection with an alleged hush money payment made to an adult film star during the 2016 presidential campaign. Trump's lawyer has said he has no plans to participate in the probe, and the Republican who served as U.S. President from January 2017 to January 2021 has denounced the investigation as a witch hunt. The case in question is one of the several cases in which the 76-year-old is currently being investigated, although he has not yet been charged in any and denies wrongdoing in each, the BBC reported. The case progressed earlier this month when Trump was invited to testify to a grand jury, which experts said indicated he could soon face criminal charges. His lawyer, however, said there had been no communication from law enforcement regarding the arrest, and the former president's post was based on media reports, the BBC reported. The district attorney's office has also not yet commented. Trump's lawyer Susan Nesile said that since it is a political prosecution, the district attorney's office has engaged in the practice of leaking everything to the press rather than communicating with Donald Trump's attorneys as would be done in a normal case, and adding her team yet not heard anything from law enforcement officials. Prosecutors have been looking at a possible indictment of Trump, with reports suggesting it could become next week. If he is indicted, it would be the first criminal case ever brought against a former U.S. president. Trump has pledged to continue his campaign to become the Republican nominee in the 2024 presidential election, even he is indicted. And now let's move in sports news. Environment activist of Manipur, Anis Ahmed, has completed his 8th solo marathon rally in New Delhi yesterday. It can be mentioned that the environmental campaign was organized by the Department of Forest Government of Delhi under the supervision of Chief Conservator of Forest Delhi and Deputy Conservator of South Delhi, under the theme of Green Delhi, Green NCR, Save Sparrows, Save Forests, Save Wildlife, and Avoid Single-Use Plastic from 15 March. It is stated that he had passed the crowded areas of Delhi NCT, including India Gate, Red Fort, Qutub Minar, Lotus Temple, foreign embassy areas, and Rashtrapati Bhavan, and covered around 125 kilometers. He concluded his rally in the area of Rashtrapati Bhavan on 18 March and was felicitated by head of section Sustainability in EU delegation, European Embassy Michael Bucky and Edwin, encouraging the campaign. They further invited Anis to take part in cycle rally under the theme Cycle for Life, which too was flagged off yesterday in New Delhi. The cycle rally also aims to bring changes in the environment. For ELITETV news channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or subscribe .in or 9402890982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. Before we close, let's see the top news headlines once again. Chief Minister N. Biren Singh discussed with Union Minister Bhupendra Yadav on conservation of reserve and protected forest areas. More than 26 Myanmar's Canbovax using an illegal drug trafficking seized by Manipur police. Heroin number 4 worth more than rupees 2 crore 21 lakhs recovered in Aizol by a combined team. "76 samples of new COVID variant XBB.1.16 found in India. And at least 15 days after strong earthquake hits Ecuador and northern Peru. That's all for the moment. Thank you very much for joining us and keep watching ELITETV English News. Till then, take care, stay safe, and good night.